The Iron Man of India, Vallabhbhai Patel, famously known as Sardar Patel, was the first Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister of India. A barrister and a statesman, Patel was a leader of the Indian National Congress and played a significant role in India's struggle for freedom against the British. Vallabhbhai Patel was born in 1875 in Nadiad, a city in Gujarat. His family wasn't wealthy, and their livelihood depended on farming. They barely earned enough to feed themselves. In spite of these difficulties, Vallabhbhai was always an eager child with the desire to learn. One day, Vallabhbhai was helping his father plow the fields while memorizing mathematical tables. After his father finished plowing the field, he turned around to take Vallabhbhai home. Suddenly he noticed that the boy's foot was bleeding. "Vallabhbhai, child, what happened to your foot?" He took a closer look and saw some thorns stuck in the sole of his foot. "Why didn't you tell me you got hurt?" Concern filled his voice as he bent down to remove the thorns. Vallabhbhai was confused and looked down at what his father was doing. "Oh, father, I never realized that I was hurt." "You're bleeding. How could you not realize that? What were you thinking about?" His father then plucked some leaves from a nearby plant, made a paste, and applied it to the wound. "I was lost in memorizing my tables," Vallabhbhai answered. His father held Vallabhbhai by his shoulders and said, "You are blessed with focus, my son. One day, you will make me and everyone proud by using your power of concentration and knowledge." Vallabhbhai dreamt of becoming a lawyer and studied hard for the exams. But it wasn't easy to become a lawyer in those days. One had to appear for the bar exam in England because India was under British rule at the time. Once they passed the exam, they could practice law in India. But Vallabhbhai's father could not afford the trip to England. So Vallabhbhai started working. Once he had saved enough, he traveled to England and successfully cleared the bar exam. He came back right after and started working as a barrister in criminal law at the Ahmedabad bar in 1913. Soon he became the leading barrister. However, he remained indifferent to Indian political activities. But then came a turning point when he met Gandhiji in 1917. He was fascinated by his unique approach of nonviolence to attain freedom. Inspired by his ideals, Vallabhbhai began working closely with him and joined the Congress and took part in multiple satyagrahas and organized many peaceful marches. He was a powerful orator, and people grew fond of his speeches. Once, nearly 6,000 people gathered to hear him speak about the unjust taxes levied on the farmers by the British governors. The farmers and members of the Congress revered Vallabhbhai and gave him the title Sardar, meaning leader. During the civil disobedience movement, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was one of the first leaders to be arrested. He was released soon after with a warning, but that did not deter his spirits. He continued his fight for freedom. When he was jailed a second time, he spent 16 months in prison. But he continued to fight against injustice even in prison and carried out several hunger strikes in protest against various problems created by the British government. When India awoke to independence in 1947, Vallabhbhai Patel was appointed the Deputy Prime Minister. At the time, there were 565 self-governing princely states in India that did not want to join the Indian nation. Vallabhbhai convinced them and integrated all the 565 princely states into a united India. It was this commitment to national integration that earned him the title, the Iron Man of India. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel passed away in 1950 and was posthumously awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award. The Statue of Unity, erected as a tribute to him, stands as a proud reminder of the courageous sacrifices made by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.